Welcome to episode 11 of Game for My Brain. I know I've been gone for a little minute, but like any healthy relationship, space is needed. I bet y'all miss me. I miss y'all too, all right? So let's do what we do best and get active. Today, I want to motivate y'all, tell y'all a story, and then give y'all my Dream Chaser shout out of the week. So let's get into it.
I wanna fly my mama out the country, set her up right by the beach where they do all day brunches. Yeah. I wanna help my brother start a business, tell him quit his 9 to 5 and see it work out like his fitness. Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Is this dream that you're chasing the one? Are you gonna be successful in this endeavor? Just take a second and just, you don't have to dive deep, just give me yes or no. If you said yes, I'm pretty sure you guys are all dream chasers. We're on the same journey. I'm pretty sure everybody said yes. Why? There are people who work hard every day and don't reach success. How do you know that you're going to be successful? And now let me break it down a little bit, right? This person asked me, hey, Bees, is your girlfriend the one? And, long story short, yes, she is. But let's break it down. Why is my girlfriend the one? Because I think she's the one. Because I feel like she's the one. And most importantly, because I act like she's the one. My thoughts, my emotions, and my actions all say the same exact thing. Somebody can ask me, how do you know Double M Studios is the one? How do you know Morality Music? How do you know you're going to be successful? And I would say the same exact thing. Every day, I think I'm going to be successful. I know it. My thoughts revolve around that. My feelings, when I feel down and I get to thinking about the success of the studio and how the whole team's going to be good, I get this feeling of gratitude and motivation and conviction. Like I have to get this shit right. And last but not least, my actions. Every fucking week, I'm at the studio. Every day I'm doing studio work. Now, for 7 years straight, I've chased my dreams, and every day I've done something to put me a step closer towards that goal. So my answer to Bees, are you on the right path? Is ISIS the one for you? Is Sincere gonna be a good child, a good man when he grows up? Yes. Yes, because I said so. Because I thought so, I felt so, and I acted so. I'm in control of whatever the fuck I have going on around me. It's that simple. Literally, nobody can tell you it's the one or it's not the one other than yourself. Think about it. If I were to say no, why? It's because I don't feel it, I don't think it, or I don't act it. It still all starts with I. I am the creator of my planet. I am the creator of everything I have going on around me. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with you guys. You guys create your universe. There is always a 50-50 possibility. It exists. But which side would you rather live on? Yes and no, it goes both ways. It still all starts with you. So what do you want to believe moving forward? What do you want to think? What do you want to feel? And how do you want to act when it comes to chasing your dreams? So with that information I just gave you, is this dream that you're chasing the one? Story time. So I have this friend, all right? I've known him for 10 years, but we do not talk that often. Like we probably talk once every year or once every 2 years. But every time we talk, the conversation is probably some of the realest conversations I've ever had in my entire life, okay? And the most recent one really touched me because, I needed that conversation. I'm going to tell y'all why. For 5 hours, we sat down and talked about God. And when I say we talked about God, not just like you're going to church and, we're preaching to, it wasn't that. It was like, yo, what have you been going through? And he tells me his problem. I'm like, damn, maybe God did this to you so you could see this. Yo, Bees, what are you going through? Oh, I'm going through this. Yo, maybe God does this to you so you could do this. God has such a funny way of working. Bro, that conversation, let's say I walked in with a heart weighing 10 pounds. That's how heavy my heart was. At the end of that 5-hour conversation, my heart was as light as a feather. I felt so at peace, bro. Even though the problems I'm facing is still ahead of me, the way I started viewing the problems, the way it reminded me that, damn, obstacles are really to make you stronger. Damn, even though you are going through pain, God really has your back, yo. He really is your best friend and your father. Something that simple. It was a great convo, and the reason I'm bringing up this story to you guys is because I was thinking about my son. I was thinking about my son, and I was thinking about the word wisdom. How am I going to instill wisdom on my son? That is my fucking question. How can I make sure that my son has enough understanding to stand in a conversation like that for 5 hours? And I got the answer, and I'm going to share it with you guys today. He's going to say, Dad, who's your best friend? Dad, who do you love the most? I'm always start with God, and then I'm going to add everybody else. Let me tell you guys why. I want him to know, and let's just break it down real quick. If you believe in God, if you believe in a creator, this creator is obviously the most powerful being you could ever imagine, right or wrong. Why wouldn't you please this creator? Why wouldn't you allow this creator to be your friend? Or most importantly, your father, your teacher? Why wouldn't you lean on the side of that creator, the most powerful being to ever exist? The one that controls probability. The one that controls your fucking life. You would make this creator your friend, okay? And in any good friendship, any good relationship, it's good to understand what the person wants from you and how the person wants to be loved. How God wants to be thank you for pushing me through this. Thank you for having my back. And in the same breath, you have to understand what he wants from you. He wants you to be strong. He wants you to be whole. He wants you to be elevated. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to have understanding. So of course he's gonna put you through certain pains. Of course he's gonna put you through through obstacles. But I genuinely believe, like, to give my son wisdom, that's all he has to do. Just understand what he wants from you. I was gonna end story time on a high emotion note. You know, this is game for my fucking brain. I love it. But I want to be clear. I don't want this message to go over anybody's head. And I also don't want to alienate anybody. Again, it is game from my brain. I grew up a Christian. So that's how I think. That's how my brain is wired. And I'm proud of it too. But for my other people, let's say you're Muslim. Let's say you're just a spiritual person, no matter what it is. The reason I bring up God is because in my journey, understanding like what God wanted for me helped me find my ideal self. It helped me find it helped me feel whole. Even when I wasn't, I knew what I wanted to be. I knew what I took pride in the superpowers he gave me. Like it allowed me to move in an elevated state of mind. I didn't grow up, you know, I'm sorry to some, but like seriously, I didn't grow up with too much anxiety. I was a happy kid. I was a free mind. And being older, I see how that really benefited me. So again, it doesn't have to be God. It's just finding your ideal self. That's where wisdom come from. Like I remember this quote, it said, knowledge is knowing everything. Wisdom is knowing everything that fits you. You understand? So again, guys, who are you? What is your ideal self? Like what do you expect from yourself? What do you want from yourself? You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you going through the pain? Are you actually strong? Is this pain here to make you stronger, or is it really here to destroy the fuck out you? But the answer to that question, again, it starts with you. Dream Chaser shout out of the week goes out to the commission. For those that don't know what the commission is, you could call it the head of the mafia, head of the table. You could call it the goddamn Justice League, whatever you want to call it. But the commission is the founding fathers of Double M. That's what you can call it, all right? That consists of Bees, Nas, Kel, and Zach. the top 4 people who really push this ship forward. And I have no problem saying that. And the reason I say that is, let me take myself out of it. I want to talk about Nas, Kel, and Zach. They are the only people that no matter what, and there's a plethora of whats that they go through, the work will always get done. The belief will always be there. The fucking support, the understanding. Nobody wins alone. If I punch you with one finger, it's not gonna hurt as much as if I put all 5 together and knock your shit out. You understand what I'm saying? Together we are strong, and together we really are. And that is so hard to find, bruh. You could find people who are smart. You could find the whole 9 yards. But if y'all are not together, if y'all don't have this genuine love for each other, it's not gonna click. And it wasn't the other. I've been around so many different businesses, seen so much, and I've never seen nobody's commission as tight as my commission. I was just at my brother. Shout out to my brother. He's really tapping into his entrepreneurial side. Just opened up his office, and he threw an office warming party. And he talked about how a community is everything. That's what he had to tell the visitors. Community is everything. Without support, you can't get shit done. And the entire time he's talking to us, the family, his friends, I'm literally sitting back and thinking about how fucking proud I am of my community. And most importantly, the people who helped me lead that community. I told Nas one time, we have a team of 12, but I'm not leading 12. I'm leading 3. I'm leading 3 that helped me lead the 12 in a fabulous fashion. These I'm babbling right now. These motherfuckers don't play about me. I'm serious. Like Gucci said about Waka Flocka one time, sometimes I'm scared to fuck with myself because I fear how they gonna react. Real shit, bro. And I'm not talking about just in business, in health, in family, and anything you could ever fucking name. I pray, I really do pray, you guys who are dream chasers find your commission, your head of the table, and you will see exactly what I'm fucking talking about. So shout out to the guys. Double M for life, motherfucker.
I wanna fly my mama out the country, set her up right by the beach where they do all day brunches. Yeah. I wanna help my brother start a business, tell him quit his 9 to 5 and see it work out like it's fitness. Yeah.